What's up? What's up? I was busy. Please help me by sharing it, please. Share. Please go ahead, share. We're gonna start soon. We'll start soon. Help me by share it. We're gonna start by Shoya. If you don't mind, share it. We will start after this song. Go ahead and share. We'll start after this song. Hi, y'all. We will start after this song. Keep sharing it. We will start after this song. We will start soon. Okay, let's go start. All right. First of all, let me thank you all for coming in, and please help me by sharing it. If you share it, that will be awesome. If you can share, that would be awesome. Sorry for I came late. I was busy at work, and I did not get a chance to come in. But I also thank you all for tuning in. If you don't mind, if you can share it, that would be awesome. If you can hear me, write down below yes. If you guys can hear me, can you write down below yes whether you guys can hear me? I want to make sure that you guys are hearing me before I continue. YES, that's what I'm looking for. It's just 3 letters, guys. I'm sure you can help me with that. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate that. Also, share it, send likes. If you can send like and share it, I will also appreciate if you do that. Share it and likes, and also try to invite people to come. We're going to discuss an important topic tonight, uh, and this is one of the issues that also we are facing. Uh, the spirit of forgiveness. Thank you, Josephine, for letting me know. Uh, of course, there's no green button. We're using StreamYard, third-party app that we're using now. But you can help. You can, if you follow the instructions, the app will bring you to the studio directly. Uh, if you're using Android or if you're using iPhone, if you click on the link will bring you to the studio. It will ask you to give permission to your mic. It will ask you to give permission to your audio. Then from there, it will lead you to the studio. Okay. Follow the instruction. If you click on the link, I'm sending the link now. Click on the link. You will see 3 dots upper right, click on those three dots. It will ask you to give permission to your phone so that you can access StreamYard. From there, it will ask you to give permission to your phone, which is the audio and the video. And then after that, you can easily come to the studio. If you follow those three instructions, I believe you will not have any issue. Follow the instructions, it will be easy for you to come in. Today, we are talking about if you find out your husband is cheating, and if or otherwise, if you find out your boyfriend is cheating or your girlfriend is cheating, how many times are you going to allow this cheating will happen? Some people, from the first time, they will say no, no, they will not accept. What they will do, they will let you go. But do you think when you let someone go, is it an option? And also, if that person is keep doing the same mistakes or the same thing over and over and over and over, what are you going to do? I don't know if this person is doing over and over. This is not a mistake anymore. They become ajatane, you know. Uh, Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know it's late for other people, and even for me, it's late. But we said, we have to do something late show. That's why we start at 9 p.m. 9 p.m. we start, and I know it's late for other people, but Finance Board of Africa, they said they want to participate and they want to contribute. So if I start early, it will be early. If I start early like 8 or 7, it's going to be good for Nasser for America. Lakin ma bukun good for Nasser for Africa. Bukun 5 in the morning. So that if they want to watch, if they want to participate, they will. Now it's 6 o'clock, almost 6 o'clock in the morning. Uh, that gives them time to come and watch or comment or write down below or anything like that. Shankida, we're doing a late show. Otherwise, uh, Finance Bordo, they want to participate. I understand if you want to come with only the volume, I mean the audio, I will understand. I will, we don't mind. It's okay because I understand people are working and we give permission. Before we don't give permission, you have to have your video on or you have to turn your camera on. But since people are working, we accept to in you be audio but with your voice. Okay. Now, if you find uh, if your boyfriend or husband, wifey have any issues, if they can control themselves in terms of cheating, you need to know whether is it a problem, is it a sickness, health issues, or what is it. So let's not rush to come to conclusion or even messed up your house because in some cases it making it fixable. It could be treatable by you going to hospital, taking your husband, and or talk about it first. Try to find out why your husband is doing that, why your boyfriend is doing that, and then from there you can come out with the answers. You know, lakin not everyone who cheat. No. في ناس بيعملوا كحجارة وفي ناس بيعملوه كفوضى. You know, عشان كده let's not rush. If you're facing stuff, a problem like that, don't rush. Try to study the case and try to find out why is that. You know, and that's why sometimes, being uh, those kind of things we don't know how to fix it. We usually rush We usually end our relationship. We usually don't look at this, it's a big deal, but it is a big deal. You know, for for a husband that cheats, yeah, and it could be one of two. Either the hagara minno, rajil, he just want to spend, he just want to have a good time, and he will just want to do whatever he want, or maybe he's sick. And if he's sick and you still love him, then you guys are supposed to find ways to solve it. Like I mentioned before, you know, like in any problem, let's not rush, because when you rush, always you will end up being the victim. Don't rush. Start the problem and try to analyze it and try to find out. Of course, you know your husband very well, or you know your boyfriend very well, or your fiance very well. You know, and this is one of the biggest problem that always destroy relationship. And those kind of acts, it's not easy for women to forgive you, especially when involved with adultery, when involved sexually. It is real hard for a woman to take it. Oh, my voice is low. Voice is always down. Oh, let me add the volume and see. Okay. How about now? Thank you for letting me know. I didn't know that. Thank you, Abu. I want to make sure that you guys hear me. I raised the volume now. We got, let me put it to the maximum so that, thank you for letting me know. I didn't know that the volume was low. But how about now? Is it clear now? Is my voice clear? Because that's the first thing I asked early, whether the voice is clear or no. And please, every once in a while, thank you, thank you, thank you. Every once in a while, please send like, send heart, so that the video will continue to be strong. Otherwise, the video will become low, and we don't want that. We want to engage with you guys. I want to make sure you guys are also engaging with me as well. Better, thank you. Okay, and that's why we need to know what are the reasons that man is cheating. Like I highlighted earlier, ma kullu men that are cheating, not all the husbands. I mean, the wifey are they cheated. Usually, when the wife cheat, it always a revenge. When a woman cheat, it means she's revenge. She had taken enough. She can't take it anymore. Zol Zakida went through a lot. What I meant by that, by went through by forgiving over and over and over and over and over, and then that person khalas bika he can't take it anymore. That person ready to blow up, and the result of that, the woman will revenge and try to pay back, or try to see how the man's gonna feel. How are you gonna feel if I cheated as a woman? So sometimes when a woman uh, cheated, we have to look at it. It's a signs of revenge, and it barely happened. Not all women they cheat. So if a woman cheat, we have to analyze it and look carefully why that happened. Maybe a man, you're not pleasing your wife in a bed, and the most thing that a women want attention. Women want attention. If a man don't give attention, then they can move on. We have somebody here. We have Vivian in the house. Let me bring her up. Male,
Male Medina.
mal mugwa.
Mal magak.
In falgo wala yung darabok.
Ala kana kana دقيقة أنا نحسان عشان قبل ما ننوم
Uh,
قبل ما ننوم قلت نخش شوية. أها
Fadlalum. We
الطاقة
Tuesday gonna Tuesday tama jita on Tuesday gonna zola win.
أنا نمت.
Oh,
والله
wow.
الليلة أنا اشتغلتها، جيت قبالك البيت زي الساعة 2، زي الساعة 42 دقوا لي تليفون كلاين بتاعي طلعوا من المستشفى. مشيت والله جيت هسي قبل شوية ده.
من
الليلة أنا
صباح؟
اشتغلت 12 ساعة.
من صباح؟
نو أنا جيت البيت قعدت زي
اوكي.
1 hour يا هو قاموا نادوني، كان I don't know إنه بيطلع الليلة. هو قمت مشيت. يا
واو.
يا
Welcome. Good to see you. Good to hear from you.
you too. السلام عليكم الناس التحت، كيفكم؟
جماعة قاعدين.
نشوفكم كويسين. على الأقل يا جماعة لما تيجي تحضروا لايف ده اعملوا شير، اعملوا شير الجروب اللي عندك، اعمل فوقه شير ما بقصر يعني، وشوفها حتى لو في الوال بتاعك اعمل شير.
Exactly.
ما ممكن تجي بس تحضر وما تعمل شير.
Exactly. It's very important.
ده
Thank you.
النسيب، ده النسيب بتاعي يا جماعة.
ايوه لازم يعملوا سبورت يعني.
يا والله النسيب بتاعي ده.
So welcome, Viviana. To your own view, to your own opinion, why men, especially boyfriend, girlfriends, husband, wife, why they cheat? Cheating ده بيجي من وين؟ هل ده قلة الأدب ولا ده مرض؟
ولا قلادب ولا مرض، عدم اهتمام.
عدم شنو؟
عدم اهتمام.
اوكي.
لما انت تكون قاعد في البيت and you missing attention وانت لقيت زول برا بديك attention وانت قدرت تكيب الميرت، بتعمل راجل ده بيكون قاعد زي الستارة and then you can enjoy your life there، وتجي جاي البيت زي الناس اللي بيقولوا أنا بس قاعد عشان عيال. بتقوم بتقعد كده، ولا مثلا الزول بيكون خايف من كلام الناس، مثلا فلان ده طلقوه مرتين، فلان ده طلقوه 3 مرات، يعني حتى لو انت ما غلطان بيقولوا انت غلطان من عدد الطلقات اللي انت عندك في حياتك ولا بروكينج قبل في حياتك. بعد كده الناس طوالي بيمشي بيعملوا لك بليم especially women. يعني ممكن راجل يتشكس 20 مرة، ممكن يعرس 20 مرة وطلقهم، ما بيقولوا فيه حاجة، بيقولوا بس لسه ما لقى مرة الكويس. لكن لو مرة عمل كده يقول مرة دي كعبة، مرة دي ما تمام. الحاجة التاني الناس يعرفوا إنه أنت بالذات الرجال يا جاي تلقى واحد لما أنا في علاقة معاك you can tell me anything what I wanna hear, and you make me so happy, you take care of me, you spoil me, you give me all that attention I needed, and then after we get married all that love will be disappear. يعني أنا حتى ذاته كان نقدر ننوم معك، أنت بتجي من الشغل بتنوم، يمكن تقعد معي في البيت شهر شهرين ما في أي حاجة you don't touching me. أنا هنا أنا ما أمك، أنا مرت، يعني أنا بالنهار بكون شغال، يعني أنا في هنا المرة
but the women have to speak in that case. ما في ناس وين ده بيسكتوا.
مشكلة جاي الكرامة، أنت لو تكلمت احتمال يديك له بس عشان أنت سألته، وما بديك you're not going to get it like the way you want it. just مشيها لك بس يقضيك كده ويتشتت. لكن لما الراجل حاجة من جوا قلبه can do you like the way you want to do, you're going to get it very good one. لكن انت لما no be honest، لما انت تجي تسأل انا بس بديك له لانك انت سألت، انا ما مفترض نسأل يا جاي، ده حق من حقوقي، ده حق من حقوقي.
so يجي اوتوماتيكلي كده
يجي براو. حتى لو نحن مشاكلين حاجة ده مفترض ما يكون في مشاكل، البيت براو نشاكل في برندة، نشاكل في كرسي هناك، لكن لما نجي نطلع في السرير ده مشاكل ده نخليه هناك. لكن الرجال بيشيلوا مشاكل معهم في السرير، وفي باقي النساوين بيشيلوا معهم ما تهبشنا عليك الا كده. نو ده انت المشاكل ده لما تجيبه في السرير ده والبيت بيخرب، البيت بيخرب. يلا الحاجة الثانية لما مثلا انت تعمل cheating، let us just take this far away. انت لما تشيت اوكي جبت الراجل ده كان زمان زي الراجل اللي كان ده، هسي لما جبته في بيت بقى زي الراجل اللي كان. For how long are you going to change men like a clothes, or for how long are you going to change women like a clothes? Is something wrong within you? You have to start to work it out. حاول اشتغل بنفسك. شوف النقصان الفيك ده وين. النقصان الفيك ده وين؟ ليه انت كل مرة بتفشل في علاقة؟ ما بتسأل نفسك ليه انا قاعد افشل في علاقات؟ ما بتكون so serious, like just like concerned what is going on in my life وليه انا قاعد اصطغر. you know الزول براو ما بيقدر يعيش يا جاي. والمرأة حتى لو عمرها بقى 80 سنة يا جاي دار attention من حبيب ولا من راجله. حتى الراجل ذاته لما يلقى كلام حلو من مرته بيكون مبسوط. بيكون مبسوط. والحياة دي على فكرة يا جماعة حياة دي بسيط. حياة دي ما فيه أي حاجة، لأنه في النهاية هو كوم تراب. لكن كيف أنت مفترض من أي وقت في حياتك إنك أنت تعيش سعيد؟ في حاجة ما تمام حبيبي في شنو اتكلم معاه. لكن كان بعض مرات انت المرة مثلا كل مرة تجي تسأل راجلك، كل مرة تجي تسأل راجلك، بتسأل نفسك ليه أنا كل مرة يا هو بنزل بمشي بسأله what is going on؟ ليه منه ما بيجي؟ يلا هنا العداوة جاي يبدأ. okay I am going to act like him. when you say you're going to act like him يعني خلاص بيت خرب. ليه؟ لأنك أنت راكب راس وهو راكب راس، ما في أي واحد بيتنازل. مفترض يكون في ميزان. الليلة أنا صعب أنت بتحت، أنت الليلة فوق أنا الليلة بق بتحت. ليه؟ عشان الحياة تمشي. ما في زول إنه في علاقات بيكون ما في اختلافات. أوكي؟ إحنا نختلف، لكن في النهاية بنقعد وبنشوف الاختلاف ده شنو أجابه شنو. أجابه شنو. لكن لما مثلا تيجي تقول للراجل الحاس يقول لك لا أنا I don't want to talk. it's not good time. When would be the good time if we didn't speak about the problem? If we didn't sit down about the problem, how are we going to solve it? We're supposed to sit down and talk about it. But يعني إحنا ما قاعدين نفكر. الزول مثلا بيقول كم مرة ده مشى أنا بمشي بشوف مرة تاني، لو مرة ده مشى بمشي بشوف مرة تاني. لكن انت ما بتعرف. حسي مثلا تلقى نساوين كتار قاعد اللي بيكونوا خلوا رجالنا الزمان ولا الرجال خلوا نساوينا الزمان دارين يرجعوا لنساوينهم تاني، لأنه هو عرف الفرق بين إنه كان خلى مرة ده ومشى برا وخلاص جاي يرجع. but it's too late. I'm not going to bring you back. لأنه موية لو دفق في الوطن ما ممكن تكلم وياه. في ذكريات حلو، في حاجات حلوة، لكن أنت ما حافظت علي. أنا أمشي أرجعك ما برجعك. يعني بالذات الرجال يا جاي يقول لك قال والله لما نتذكر كلام زمانك ده لما انت كنت شنو شنو وشنو وحاجات كيف وشنو. رجال والله رجال sometimes that's so stupid. I'm sorry to say that. لكن رجال ما بيحسوا بقيمة المرأة إلا بعد ما مرة يمشوا. بالذات المرأة خلاص إنه بقى يهتم بنفسه، جابات ده جاي كيف والجسم ده جاي كيف. أخونا داك لما يشوفك نيتو تاني برجع. يعني حاجات دي تمدك ما شفته حسيت جاك تشوفه وبقى في راجل تاني. يعني ده معناه شنو؟ يعني معناه إنك أنت ولا بتحترمني ولا بتحترم مرتك المعك ولا بتحترم الراجل اللي أنا معاي. لأنه كده حاسس في 4 نفر هنا في علاقة، ده صح؟ يا 4 نفر في علاقة. That is just so stupid. لكن أنا بشوف الخيانة ما حلل لو solving problem. بالعكس أنت ربنا أداك جسم ده جسم ربنا، ده ما جسمك. أنت ما ممكن تعمل فوقه أي حاجة اللي أنت دار. ده جسم ربنا لكن أنت لما تلعب بجسمك أنت براك بنفسك going to feel gross to your own self. Why I am cheap like that? Why I am doing that? أنت ذاتك لما تجي في مراية عن نفسك بتكون زعلان، لكن أنت ما بتعرف الزعل ده شنو مخليك أنت كارح نفسك. like your body is temple of God.
Could I
يعني انت حسنا لما توصل تحترم نفسك you don't
I
know
interject?
God he have somebody there for you.
Hmm.
you know لما
Bien,
نجي
Gigi Lam got to interject.
okay.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
I am delighted the key that you're talking about the bedtime when you go to bed and you say, "Oh, don't touch me," and you suggest that is the turning point. If you reach to that level, things are not going to work well. Could you work out a little bit in order for us, if as it sounds the way you explained, even though you got a differences during the day and whatever,
Hmm.
let that thing reach to your bedtime. Uh, could you just try and to outline a little bit in order for us to learn about why is it important we could not involve the bedtime into the connection to our locality daily tasks? We may be we may have a difference in some certain thing during the task. For example, in the family, looking children. Therefore, we are in action. Is not
Hmm.
the season that we are now uh, persuade one another. We are at work.
Hmm.
Therefore, there is certain. Now you suggested very well. Even you, in that season, you got differences. Don't take into the bedtime. Why is it important?
Okay.
That if you could brief us, because we are here to learn. This is your opportunity. That's why I just say
Hmm.
I just want to interject because it's your time, and I got that point in you. I think it could help more if you could just expand a little bit. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. It'll be my pleasure to learn it. Yeah, one thing, you know, always say like when we are younger back home, my mom she say that. She say, when you sleep in the night, God will send the angel. And then when you find woman and husband is sleeping in one bed, that blessing you guys going to have it. And then if you guys separate the bed, the blessing will go to the neighbor. Why I am going to let my blessing to the neighbor? I'm not going to let that, you know. And one thing too,
Oh my God,
it,
sorry, وين قال في صدى في صوت في headphone.
no, I don't have any headphone, but I can hear myself by the way.
Yeah, I mute Gigi Lam. I don't know. Let me mute myself too to
Okay.
see. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. And then why you going to let that happen? Because merit is something blessing from God. Okay, guys, I love to speak in Arabic more better. Guys, better I have to speak in Arabic. يا انت ليه بتحاول انك انت بتخش في البركة بتاع ربنا؟ لانه لما جمعكم ربنا جمعكم على حب. والحب انا مثلا لو انا زعلان مثلا من راجلي مثلا نقول لما انا نجي ننوم في السرير ده يا انا زعلان كنت دوم انت تجي تحضني، انت ما قلت لي معلش انا متاسف من التصرفات براو كده. الاعتذار جا بدون انك انت ما تقوله، انا بقبله. ليه؟ لانك انت اعتذرت لي بطريقه انا قبلان بيها. وفي ناس عندهم الكبرياء انه ما بيحتذروا، يعني بيشوفوا انه انا مثلا if I apologize I will feel like nothing to her, like she's going to see me like I'm nothing. But no, you know, but we cannot change anybody. Like every زول على قال على شنو الطبيعة جبل. الزهد طبيعته كده ما فيك تغيره، لكن في أسلوبيات الواحد يفهم. لما انت كنت single ولما انت متزوج، لما انت dating someone and when you are married it's totally different. انت لما تكون في ديت بكون اسلوبك غير اسلوبك انت لما تبقى متزوج. وفي الرجال بيشيلوا اسلوبهم بتاع الديتنج ده في married. It's not going to work because I am your other half, I am your wife, I am your husband. you have to give me that respect I deserve. I need that attention I deserve. You know, if I need you, I can need you anytime. Maybe the only way when the month coming, oh, this is the reason, oh, my husband, sorry, today everything is not good. He's going to understand, you know. Or it get a little من شغل, oh, my wife, you know, honestly today I have a long day, I'm so tired, can we just let it tomorrow? Okay, yeah, أحضن بوسو, okay, good night sweetheart. It's beautiful, I'm going to accept it. لكن لما أنا نكون مرتك نقعد معك في سرير واحد نقعد شهرين 3 شهور أنت ما بتحبشني, I'm not going to accept that. You know, أن إحنا نساوي لما أنت مثلا راجل ما ينوم معه ولا يحبشه, انت بتكون زهجان غضبان, ترى وين انت قدرت تقول اي جت نسيتني, لكن عشان انت بس دار الانتباه اخلاقك بيكون ضيق وبتبدا تجوط في البيت, اي حاجه بيجيب ما بيجيب نغنغه انت بتنغنغ فوقه. لكن مفترض الراجل يفهم, you know, مره ده ماله, مره ده الحاصل شو. لكن النساوين ما كلهم واحد, في النساوين بيجي بيقول لراجل بالذات لو نفرين يتزوجوا على حب, لو النفرين يتزوجوا على حب, this is will be something like, يعني في بيناتهم رابط قوي, بحذار بشنو انت حتقول له وبعد شوي هو بيضحك, you know, وانت بتعمل الانتظار. لكن لما يكون مثلا ما في علاقة متينة بس انه نفرين متزوجين, بيكون ما في بيكون بيناتهم لايك البساط احمدي, يعني اي زول بيكون يعني شوية كاشي من التاني هقول له نو. لكن لما يكون في علاقة حب, حتى لو مثلا انتوا قاعدين كم سنة وبتشاكلوا وبتعملوا, في النهاية لسه في حب هناك, رابط عمره ما حيمشي, you know. عشان كده is very important حياة زي ده ان احنا ما نخط في السرير. السرير ده حاجة مقدس, كالسرير ده something blessing. يمكن يوم اللي انت كنت زعلان فوق ده ممكن كان يوم ده راجل ليه انه ما كنت حامل بولد ولا حامل بيبي, you don't know, هترجع الجنة يمشي, ولا يمكن حاجة يعني you don't know. في حاجات كده ربنا بيعملوا في حياتك لكن انت بتكون ما منتبه له, بكون ما منتبه له. if شنو, if your husband cheating you can anytime you are forgive one.
Uh,
الله, أنا
Oh,
قريته.
there's another question that you want to add?
يا أنا
Gigi?
قريته.
I just trying to say shukran to my sister, and the key points I do trying to suggest marriage is I call it a reunification of two spirits.
Mhm.
And these two spirits, if the connection that unite them are off, what would be the existence, the gravity that would hold that relationship? If the unification of two spirits fall apart, because if you don't share together, it means that the unification of two spirits is fall apart.
Mhm. Mhm.
Because I call it being bed is a communicator and reconciliation
Mm.
key that bring two spirit together.
Mhm.
Because these two spirit, they have to silently communicate it.
Mhm.
Even though there is a hot pot during the day, whatever, when you are in action. And then when these two spirit, when they communicate with their connection,
Mm.
and then everything, sometimes you don't have a word to describe, they can fall apart without you guys, even before you realize that you find yourself in a different chapter.
Mhm. Mhm.
And that's what I just trying to, this is what is good when we communicate.
Mhm.
Because to be together
Mm.
or chosen yourself, whether it's a girlfriend and boyfriend,
Mm.
you unite two spirit.
Mhm.
And these two spirit, they have to understand the common purpose. Why do they have that kind of understanding those two spirit to unite? And that's what it like it sometimes. And I just said, when you have differences
Mm.
and reach to that, sumuk, or that junction that bring you together, which is bed. And therefore, I really do appreciate. I don't want, because I just trying to appreciate, and just a little bit I just had to eat. Together is a unification of two spirit.
Yeah.
And if the connection of two spirit is fall apart, which means that if you don't touch me and all these things apply to it, you involve in a daily task, for example, from your workplace and all that, maybe your colleague, and you involve that kind of your, that is supposed to be a core value for in or purpose.
Yeah.
But if you if you mix it up, I think you did right, and that's what I think you try. We have to move on to do more aside. I believe, in my own point of view, marriage or a friendship that involve being together with a person, it is a unification of two spirits.
Yeah.
And reconciliation is a bedtime, as you just said. If you remove, you pull a bed away, because you got a different when you're doing the task, right? Because your friend tell you don't do that, and then you say, no, I have to move my bed aside. Now, do you think we're going to solve the problem? No. Because you pull apart the sumuk or the glue, the connection of two spirits.
Yeah.
That is yes, you did a good point.
Okay.
Vivian, okay. The same, you can before you can answer this, you want to add something?
Yeah, before you invited me, I just because interjected it, because I just trying to mind her, because as you give explanatory to the audience, because we are here to educate ourselves. Therefore, I learned something from you, from her. Yes, if there's something that I couldn't say it the way it may sound to you, it doesn't mean I'm just a falling individual or entity. It's just a way I just come to the audience. Also, I need to gain and improve myself. And this is how I feel a human society should understand, because learning is a process.
Yeah.
Is your chance, and forgive me because I just interjecting, you are interfering in your season, and therefore, because thank you, Gailam and Bibian.
No problem.
Therefore, when it come to my chance, I will just also contribute whatever I just think related to.
Okay.
And thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, this is the question about if your husband cheat like many times, you going to forgive him? Why?
And then before you answer that, do it the opposite way. You know, why women cheat if they're in a relationship with a man? Because this question is for both of you. Tell us.
نجاب يا تو أول شيء.
جاوب سؤال بتاع أبير.
Okay. Guys.
Okay. You know what? Swalbeta Abir is yes, is a good point. Why your husband cheating on you? How many times will you forgive him? Just asking. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I think it's sometime it would be to do with it will be depend on the habit of individual. On sometimes it can involve. It's a difficult thing, because sometimes it could be if you are not taking care of your husband, or your husband trying to communicate to you, and you haven't got time, you may be a busy individual. You may guarantee, you assume you don't asking your husband or think that, because you may put your husband in a position that he's everything to you, therefore you put in imagination is all knows everything, therefore you take over in that sort. Sometimes you don't realize your husband is a little child that need your attention. Sometimes it could be playing a little key role.
But that is not reason.
I'm just trying to put why your husband cheating on you, because your husband will have a lot of expectation. For example, I will be let me be a husband to you. I would have some kind of, and that time maybe you come from work, you are tired, you may not give me attention. Tomorrow you are on the phone, you are busy with your friend. And
but I'm
then,
going to give
no,
you.
I'm just trying, because
I know. We need to talk with each other. If I am in the phone with my friend, this is the reason will let you cheating at me? No. But her question is, if your husband cheating at you, how many times will you forgive him? Yes.
you know, Bibiana, what we are here in this program, we're trying to challenge our way of thinking, and we try. It's not about facing what you said or what I said. It's like it does state in what the career show and all the personality of individual. There is 6 personality in career choice of development, certain in somewhere. If I could remember, there is John Olin something. You know, in human there is a 6 type of personality, and from this, you know, you can be a person who good at listening or sexually, or somebody who is very creative or indifferent. You can be good technology and all these things. You know, you can be patient. But what I'm just trying to say here, why your husband cheating you? Maybe you don't have time for your husband to listen to their point of view. That is, I'm not just saying about myself, because we just trying to brainstorm. Let it put that way. The question he has, or Abir has, it can come with so many windows. Why?
She asking about the forgiveness.
Yeah,
How many times you
I would
have to
come to
forgive?
it.
How
I
many
would come
times?
to
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just come to why, if your husband cheating on you, but I just said the cause why your husband cheating you, maybe you don't have. How many times would you forgive
him?
How many times will you forgive your husband? Yes, you cannot count it, because you cannot count the number of his spirit.
And do you know, Gigi, when you cheating in your wife, you letting her to be insecure for her own self. And
I just want to sort out, because when we are just brainstorming,
yes,
it's about to help each others. But you never know your heartbeat, how many times you can count it, and therefore you will not count how many times you forgive a person, because everything also drive by the reaction
Gigi,
of the day,
if
or
you don't,
thing that.
if you don't count, that means you are doing it over and over. It become a habit.
absolutely,
Is it
absolutely,
become a habit?
absolutely. Like
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're going to cheat. I am going to forgive you today. Okay? I'm going to forgive you tomorrow. Okay? I'm going to forgive you after tomorrow. But you broke me inside. I am
Oh
inside
yeah,
dead.
I think I get the point. You guys try. You know what? When you
Mm,
become a unification of two spirit,
yeah.
it's not only one side forgiveness. There is so
Mm-hmm.
many elements there
Mm-hmm.
that you protect because it become an institution.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm just saying. You cannot count how many times they had it because here, for example, he become between me and you. What about the children? What about the reality between? Therefore, if it come, therefore there is a certain time that when it become personal to personal, it will be great to asking how many times would you forgive that? And then you remember when you connect that spirit, it has got a brain, which is make it difficult how many times would you forgive a person? Does it make any headline?
I think you did. But one thing I want to correct here. I think it's my point, view, like you said. One, with our relationship, you, my husband, do not add the kids on it. Do not add my family or your family on it. Me and you, we the one have right about this relationship. One, the kids that have an age, they're going to move and they have their own life. The family member they have their own life. Me and you, we going to be together still we get old.
Hmm.
That means you have to think about me. Don't think about anybody. Because when you get up in the night, you have a like bad dream. I am the one going to hug you and give you water. If you're sick, I am the first one going to know you are sick and I will seek for help. You know, think about me and you. Kids, yes, it's my kids, it's your kids, it's fine. My family is my family, your family is your family. But in the day, me and you, we belong to each other. You know, you have to
Yeah,
think about me.
kid is ours. It's our kid.
Yes, I that's
It's our
why I
kid.
you don't going to put our kids in this problem because those kids they have a time they will grow up and they will move on. Yes, it's our kids, but you have to think about my feeling. You know, you have to think about my feeling. You have to care about me more than anything. You know.
Yes, I think. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get that point.
Mm,
That point is related to the unification of two spirit.
mm,
Two soul meet together.
mm-hmm,
Uh, Two soul they do not build the foundation. That's why this thing always occur.
mm-hmm,
Because the lack of the purpose.
mm-hmm,
Because when you decide to love your brother,
mm-hmm,
for example, a boy left from their home family,
mm,
graduate by the mom and dad to you as a lady, and you also been graduate by your parent. They give you that unification. Do you have a purpose that bring you together? Do you understand the goal of being together?
mm-hmm,
Do you have the future plan and direction and what you need to accomplish?
mm-hmm,
Therefore, there is a question there.
mm-hmm,
All this kind of this thing we are talking about, cheating and all these things, is about uh, a future without directing or direction or aim or end goal. Maybe because we met because I just want to have we just want to have a child, but I don't understand what it really mean to have a family, and that sometimes we find in difficult when our kids are grow because we don't understand from the beginning.
mm-hmm,
And what I don't want to confuse what you ask.
mm-hmm,
This cheating it come when people they get together. They don't. maybe because of emotion, of whatever way. They love themselves with emotion. They do not understand the purpose that bring them together. Maybe maybe lack of the purpose. That's what always repeat the mistake. But if you got if you got a purpose that bring you together, yes, human is human. There is error, mistake can be there.
Mm-hmm.
But when you got a purpose that bring you together, but I don't think the mistake would be repeat itself. Because I think the mistake you are talking about, the mistake that is consistently often repeat itself. But normality in due action, I think it's not the mix. It's not a mistake that can be raised like we're communicating. But I think lack of purpose. That's what the mistake. Sometimes it consistently repeat itself because those people they don't have a confidence on what bring them together. If they have confidence, they would always respect the core value. What bring those two spirits together? Do they have a goal they want to accomplish? Because that goal that bring together and what they agree, their aim and what they need to achieve at the end of the day, it will always communicate to them whatever you need to go to. You need to go out of your core. That thing will alert you. No, this is my position. Because when people do not have a a core goal or a purpose in relation, certain things happen like that. I think that's what always encourage certain things. Mistake happen often, but people who really have a purpose and they know what brought them together, those two spirits, and they know the end goal of the relationship, I don't think those mistakes won't be often happen. And I don't think, and I myself, I don't encourage. I do mistake today, tomorrow I do another one. No, but it's a lack of purpose. I don't know because it's good. It's educational viewpoint. Thank you.
And it
Yep.
says
What do
here,
you think?
cheating is not a mistake; it's a personal choice.
حقيقة. وكمان تعال نقول لكم حاجة في الإسلام.
Gary,
جيجي لام في
yeah,
الإسلام بيقول الطيبون للطيبات. أوكي. وتانيا بيقول الراجل لو مثلا عايل لمرة تاني برا، ربنا في راجل بيجي بيعاين لمرته. الخيانة بيبدأ من الراجل حتى بيمشي للمرة. يعني ما في مرة بيخون راجله إلا لو راجله يعني سبحان الله سبحان الله. يعني دي حاسة ربنا براه بيعرف. الأم ممكن يحس بجناو عيان، الأم يمكن يحس جناو ده ما كويس، المرة ممكن يحس راجله ده ما تمام. he's doing في إحساس فيه كده، لكن بعد مرات المرة بيقوم بيتفادى بيقول no 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 I trust my husband. لكن في حاجات بتجيك من بس سبحان الله ربنا خلق في المرة إحساس. يعني من بعيد المرة يمكن تحس حاجة، لما المرة ده ببدأ للشيرين يعني definitely 100% الراجل ده عينه برا لمرة تاني. You know?
yeah. I think let me just interject before you go to my chart tour. Amel and Guy, uh, you know, we're here in the Western world. There is American dream. There is something, and also that there is a core value here. Somebody said cheating is a personal. I don't know. It's a personal decision.
Yeah.
Sometime when we care, is also another guidance. And care connects what? To what you want to protect. When you have a common purpose, as I just reflect back as a family core point of view, you build that foundation, you need to achieve something. Either you will have generation history that to achieve, and then you don't leave to any mark on that. That both of you will educate with you all both these two spirit.
Yeah.
And then if you respect that core point of view or purpose, and then it will guide you through.
Yeah, the hagiga. Yeah.
Those are things I just trying to drive you back. But actually what you guys say, it is really true, because we are here to educate. And that's what I just said. Being together with a person, whether it's a friendship that you are in bed together, is a unification of two spirits. Does those two spirits have a common purpose that they want to achieve? Therefore, it depends on those individual goals. And those individual goals, they have to reposition themselves. Do they have a self-image in whatever they do? That, like as we're discussing as a society today, these are too large. But what I'm just saying, when you got a purpose, it must drive you. You may have a choice. If you got something that you need to build and you need to achieve, that thing would be a key holder to guide you. If you communicate those two individuals, I think it will be great driver.
Okay, Gigi, I still want to answer this question before I go to sleep, because my time bed is here now. واحد قبلك بدي سأل about the cheating. Okay, she asked, I am still going to that question. You know, we are women. We know how to forgive. When your husband cheating at you, you're not supposed to forgive him. You're not. You know why?
I don't know.
Women never forget. And he's going to kill the baby inside the woman. And that love she have, that love will going to fall down slow by slow. And then when the man come open his eyes, it's too late. It's too late. انتوا متذكرين لما يسوع المسيح جاء الزول اللي اسمه شنو عزمه للأكل في بيته، قام جات مريم المجدولية بقى
you say the women, they don't know how to forgive?
Yes, let me say you this one because you can get my point.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. She went, the Jesus went to the person's house and invite him for dinner. حاجة مريم المنزلية دي مرة زانية، مرة ما نافع. قام كورك في كرة يسوع المسيح. لما كورك في كرة يسوع المسيح دموع نزل، هو مش طلع الريحة حقه، مسح كرة يسوع المسيح وقام مسح يسوع المسيح بشعره. الزول العزم يسوع ده مش كان في ناس هو دار منهم قروش صح؟ قام سامح الناس. لما يسوع المسيح قال لزول شنو؟ قال له انت الناس اللي انت جوك ديل، اللي انت دارين منه، انت دار منه قروش، انت سامحتهم بالبسيط. لكن انا حسي هنا، انا يعني ده اكزامبل عشان انا نوريكم انه حسي هنا يعني الرسول المسيح غفر للمريم المجدولية ده القديم والجديد والجاي يحصل بعد كم سنة. يعني سمحوا مسامحة طويلة. المرة كده يا جماعة، مرة بيسامح، لكن لما يسامح بيسامحك حاجة بسيط، لكن الورا هو ما بينساه. على فكرة الورا هو ما بينساه، كل ما تعمل له حاجة كل ما يتذكر للورا بيجي برجع تاني كأنه من بداية تاني. And cheating, really, يا جماعة, cheating, this is the thing you cannot forgive someone. ليلي جبالي قال هنا you can forgive. You cannot. You can forgive but you will never forget. You know. أن قلبك جوا بكون ما مرتاح حتى لو هو ما عمل حاجة بعد كده. التراث بيكون ما في. If I don't trust a lover of my life, who's I am going to trust?
Yeah.
If I am going to with love of my life and I don't trust him and I am not happy with him, how I am going to spend my life with him? You know, life is short, guys. If you don't want me, tell me, hey, my dear, we will not belong together. Let me go. I am going to respect you لأنك أنت طلعت راجل وتراجل. كل مرة أنا هحترمك. لكن لما أنت تخوني you going to let me I am insecure لأنه أنا بحس إني في حاجة فيني ناقص. وده بيحطمني جوا. يعني شفت أسعى نزول يتحطم من برا ولا من جوا قلبه. يا هو الأمراض اللي بيجي السكري والضغط والشنو ده كله من إنك أنت بتحاول إنك تخزن الحاجات في قلبك. والحاجة الثانية جي لام قال العيال والنسبان ونسبان المرأة. أنا ما بخوض عيالي بيني وبين راجلي ده حبيبي، راجلي ده روحي. اوكي، العيال دول بكره بعد بكره بيكبروا بيكون عندهم حياتهم. انت اللي بتفضل معي. انت انا لو بقيت اجوز نظاراتي ما لقيته انت راجلي بتمشي تجيبه. انت عكاسك وقع انا بمشي بجيب لك عكاسك. ان احنا بنساعد بعض حد ما يوم ربنا ياخذ روحنا الاثنين مع بعض في يوم واحد. you know. لكن لما نخش في خيانه انا ما بقبله، والله ما بقبله، لانه الخيانه حار. لما نمشي ندي لراجل تاني جسمي ده جسم راجلي، كيف نمشي ندي لراجل تاني؟ It's belong to my husband. It's belong to my wife. How I am going to give it to someone? حاجة ده يا جماعة if only if you don't love that person, I don't blame you. ما في حب you can do anything because you don't love him. But if you love that man or that woman, I swear to God لو جو قدامك مليون مرة مليون راجل انت ما بتعني. You always see your wife is your queen and your husband is your king. Nobody will be in his place. يعني ممكن راجلك ده يودوه حرب 20 سنة، انت بتستنى راجل ده لما يرجع من الحرب. Why? Because you love him. Because he treating you very good. وراجل ده مش في حرب لكن مطمن والله مرتي ده لو جمر قدامه مليون راجل مرتي ما بينهم مع راجل. ليه؟ لأنه هو وسخ من مرته. You know? Guys, life is beautiful. But who you can choose to be in your life, wife or husband? We not supposed to just نمشي نشيل أي زول من محل تاني. No. You want somebody who can يعني بوجودك بدون وجودك يصونك، يحترمك، يديك حقك. لأنه أنت ربنا ده جمع النفرين. لما ربنا يجمع النفرين ما في زول بيفرق بيناتهم. حتى لو جا الشيطان قدر شنو ما بخش بيناتكم لأنه جمعكم ربنا. عشان كده أنا في cheating I see it. You cannot, I am not going to forgive you and I am not going to accept that. Just period like that. Okay, anyway كان عندي question قبل ما نخش الفيلم يا فيلم. Gigi.
Gigi, have any question before she leave?
Yeah, I'm so delighted, and you know what? We need to learn from you because there is thing that we need to learn from you guys because you got the secret of the world, and therefore it will bless our society as our women
You're
turn up
welcome,
to
my
be.
love.
Yeah, give her because we really die silent because we are future must. Women sometimes we look like like we are driving the nation. Sometimes when we don't get the feedback, it's difficult to move forward. Yes, go back to there is a question that been asking by one of Machar. It's like my people, cheating is a personal choice. I hope you support Galam because I think he raised that point. us to highlight something a little bit of it.
This one, this is what you're talking about here.
There is a question that you brought on the screens, like been asking by Machar for.
Oh, okay, I'll bring it here now. Okay.
Yeah. Saying my people cheating is not a mistake. It is personal decision.
Personal choice.
Yeah,
So-
the
so
same
you want
thing
me-
is personal choice.
You want me to elaborate on that, or you want Vivian? 'Cause
Yeah,
she's going to go
what
to
are
sleep.
we? What can we to? Because educational is this thing that can be leveraged a little bit. Yes, Machator is good. People cheating, you say it's not a mistake. It is a personal choice, but it may occur with certain circumstance. It could be competition with them.
Yeah.
Somebody can come in due time of revenge. For example, if your partner become too smart, and also you may take that film. There's only thing that we cannot make a decision in one way. For the phone, that's what we call brainstorm. Yeah, you make a good question. Yes, Hodian, how do you think about it? What do you think about it? I think he got a phone.
That's true.
This, yeah. That's a personal. What I'm just saying is not just a personal choice. It has got so many. It could be a personal choice, but it could be others element could also trigger it.
He's a weak in his faith, that one. When somebody weak in his faith can cheat. But if you belong to God, you're not going to cheat. If something come in your life like bad thing, you're going to pray for it, and God will give you that power, or not power to like us now. Now maybe somebody want to cheat, and this live video will be reason to let him or let her change her mind, because sometimes God send angel like a human being can say something, but this is just like, yeah. Go ahead.
Let me just come to make my point because I interject and I think I couldn't make my point that because it's about forget.
Sorry.
And I trying to explain some part of that question. The most important, how many times you can forgive? Yes, you can give like the habit. As you cannot count how you breathe. That is my own opinion. Because sometimes this thing involved in emotion. And these stuff we're dealing with. But education is wrong. We are in the first century, we got a lot of technology. But at the end of the day, we may reach to where thing we normally asking in 1500, but there is a certain way that we can do easily. How many times forgive? It's not about the person that you forgive. It is about freeing yourself from that trap. It works in two different ways. Some people forgive because sometimes we don't. In my own view, forgive is about freeing myself.
And it is submitting to be
To me.
like
It's not actually mean I forgive that person. I just because if I'm going to think about that person, And then
I like that, Lily.
there's something that is more than what I would. I mean, everything will collapse down. And therefore, forgive is about free yourself as a person. And also, you free the person that did something to you wrong. It working two way. The forgiveness is power. You're trying to promote the realization, whoever made the mistake, uh, you're trying to, uh, you see, you can forgive as much as you can. It depends on your energy. How many times in on my understanding? Let me answer the question. How many times can you forgive? You can forgive as much as you still have energy. If your energy drop, yes, that's fine. As long as this person I got something to connect, as I said. For example, if a person that God unite us through the Spirit, as I said, together is a unification of two spirits. And that these two spirits they invited a lot in different corner. You may be have children there, you may be have relatives there, you may have you develop some friendship around. And then you two entities there, you may have differences. And then when you realize you develop those differences, you realize these people around here now is a big network. For me, I said, as long as I got a strength to forgive, I can continue to forgive. I will not be able to count how many times I need to forgive the person that I think have a connection, have been connect through the spirit with that individual, and we have a dream, but the Satan need need to discourage that unification. But I would try as much as long as I got a strength, I would try my best to forgive. If my energy fall apart, okay, I don't know. Sometimes you don't know how you fall asleep. And thank you. That's how I can put it. I don't know.
Thank you. And
Sister.
what about the question here from Lily, the one I put in the screen?
Cheating is sin, and it is subject to be forgiven, like any mistake. But it shouldn't repeat itself.
Yes.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Hmm.
Yes. It depends on definition of the sin. I haven't defined what means sin.
Which means
But
the cheating
if things
itself.
are done in opposite way, that would offset the environment surrounding.
Hmm.
Sometimes it will be sabotage uh, the business around, and therefore it will cause something that would bring to make business not function properly,
Hmm.
and it may invite it sin. It subject to be forgiven. Yes, because any something that bring confusion, there is element due to our daily activities and those tasks are carrying by human within ourselves. When we identify it, Yes, we can forgive it. At the end of the day, what do we need to do? As long as we understand. But then no one would suggest you can forgive something that you don't understand or you haven't identified. But it also subject to be forgiven. Because if we are not be given that chance to be forgiven, then the certain after all, it may be severe more than cause more sin.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't said that. Is it and forgiven like any other? Yes,
Hmm.
but because we don't know what the root cause of others' mistake, it could be similar in some way. Therefore, it can be forgiven like any other mistake. Should be repeat itself. Therefore, the no one have estimation how many times the breath itself can. How many times can we breathe? The more we are alive, the more mistake can continue.
Exactly.
And therefore, I don't have a good answer to it. As long as we are still alive, we don't know tomorrow how the weather, whether the scientists predict, we may not have. Sometimes they can say tomorrow it's going to be wet,
Hmm.
but we are still continue. Yes, we have to continue with the task. We have to deal with any challenge that comes in our time daily. As it's the Bible is said, there is something new every morning. I could relate it to it. I think
Wow.
something repeat itself, we cannot control it. But that's what we have a day task. That's why we have a problem solved. If things don't repeat itself, if things don't repeat themselves or itself, what do we have to do? Everything will be bored. To have a problem solved is what make us move and keep us in activities. That is the opinion that I think I got to heart onto it.
Exactly. Okay. Okay. And there's another one from Alice here. I would forgive, but I won't forget. Forgiveness is power. A lot of people they don't know that.
Yes, I totally agree. My sister around, how does it feel for? Uh, yes, it's a good. This thing is a daily task. This thing when we reflect into our basic daily, and that how we should be. I will forgive, but I
Hmm.
won't forget.
Hmm. Another one from Paul
Yes,
here.
somebody, somebody. I think that that question is fairly. When we don't know our story,
Hmm.
uh, sometimes even we, brother guy,
Yes.
when we don't know his story, we don't know our story. Even when we are doing good, there is something that we need to know in our story. It's like when something happens.
Hmm.
Uh, when you forgive something and
Hmm.
something happen, you forgive in order to move forward. But you keep it in mind because you need to build a mechanism that for you will not like to forget it. And
Hmm.
if I reflect to our society they always throw things and leave behind long as in some way, certain society. They forget, they move on long as the person say, oh, we agree on this and then they move on. But the society of the world, if you can just go back, even First World War and all and on, History are set to guide you. Therefore, you will forgive, but you will not forget. Why you don't want to forget? Because it will be guide. Because you'll be carefully the way that thing happened. You don't want to allow it to repeat itself. This is how I understand. And forgiveness is a power people they don't know that. Yes, forgiveness is a power to yourself. You, the individual that somebody did you wrong, and the wrongdoing individual self. It works in two ways because there's nothing work one way. But actually, the person that you hurt, when you forgive the person, you have to move on and do other things. Because the hate is always a, a
Yeah.
setback
Sorry, brother
that
Gigi Lam. We have Sister Lawrence, the one she was writing comments. She want us to call through Messenger. Maybe it's difficult for her to get in through StreamYard.
okay.
Can I call her? Then we can hear from her.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me call her. Oh, she said, Lily, I think it's not connecting. I try to call you. Oh, because we're not friends. I'm gonna send you a friend request, and then from there you can come. That's why. Because she was trying to come, but it was hard. Oh, she's calling back. Let me see. Hello, Lily. How are you? Oh, it's okay. Now we can hear you. Yeah, go ahead. What do you think? Yes. Can you hear Gigi Lam? Can you guys hear Gigi Lam?
Yes.
Yeah, they can hear you.
Uh, let me just increase the volume.
Can you put a little bit volume from your phone? Raise it up a little
Uh,
bit.
yeah, that's what I'm trying.
Okay.
Okay, go on.
Yeah.
Go on.
Hmm. Yes, good. Hmm. We can hear you. Anything. حتى عربي جوا. We're good. أيوة. Hmm. 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 Thank you. Hmm. 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 It's true. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
it brings disgrace to the family, you know. So, fruit, our men need to change these practices a little bit, you know. And as women too, we cannot do that because our men cheating too. It's just women just do it out of anger or out of revenge. But naturally, cheating is not good. But it can be forgiven. Say I خطية كان سرقت دقيت زول شتمت زول ولا انت كان زعلان من زول ولا تعمل شنو اي حاجه بجرح انسان ده غلط وده خطية اساسا ده mistakes. I don't know how people defend their mistakes. ده حاجه بس انا داير نشارك مع نحن انه cheating hasa biga في western wall ولا كان حتى لو يجنونا biga حاجه زي باسرقوا موموين biga ساحل كده تلقى فلان بيليفوا مع زول زي ده فحاجات دي وما كويس. دي حاجه بس انا اتكلم سواء كان للمرأة ولا للراجل. نمرة واحد انت كمسيح حتى لو عايز زول ما قاعد يشوفك انت قاعد تخاف من ربك. نمرة اثنين نفسك. نمرة ثلاثة عيالك وأسرة بتاعك ومجتمعك. فأنا ما بقول عليه زول بكون 100 ما بعمل غلط لكن زول بيعمل غلط. لكن إذا كان cheating دي بيجا زي انت بس بعمل cheating دي زي ما انت ده بكرة انت ما دي بعد بكرة انت ما دي ده ما كويس. لكن انت بقدر forgive زول حتى لو كنت ما forget but you can forgive so that for your own soul for people who are believers who are Christians. يعني انت تريح نفسك انت كان سامحت زول تاني ولروحك ولختم مع الله. يعني الليلة انا كان خطير في قلبي it will block my relationship مع ربنا ذاته بالنفس. حتى لو كان قاعد تصلي لكن انت زعلان مع راجل السنين دي كلها حتى لو كنت عرست راجل تاني لسه انت زعلان معه او مرة كان قبل كده انت عرست عمل لك cheating وانت لسه زعلان معه هيكفي للختم مع ربنا. يعني الصلوات بتاعك ما هيمشي قدام لانه انا ما سامحنا بعضنا. وثانيا انا بنفسي ذات انا اخطأت بطريقه ثانيه شفتها. يعني كلنا خطأ اهم حاجه بس اننا نسامح بعضنا وموف اون. اذا كان مره دي بيجا بعمل تشيتنج دي بيجا توالي بكره تسمع كلمه دي بعد بكره رمى دي فعلا لك حق وحلال حلال وليجالي قدام ربنا عنده حق عشان انت تطلق في كتاب انت عنده حق تطلق المرة دي لانه قليل انت ما بتطلق مرة كله الا كان في حالة زنا
adultery
في حالة زنا مسموع الراجل اللي طلق المرة. لكن ده ما intention ترابونا ذاته ده عشان قلوبنا قاسية عشان قلوبنا قوي عشان قلوبنا ما بنسمع كلام. لكن ده بس يوم ده نبي موسى بس أدى شهادة بتاع طلاق عشان نحن ما قلوبنا قوي. ده بس ده حالة واحدة بس في الإنجيل اللي عنده حق تطلق الراجل في حالة إنه أجد ده كان زول عمل زنا. ف
thank you.
so ده حاجة واحدة أنا كنت قدرنا نشارك مع بعضنا. لكن زنا كم مرة عملنا زنا ولسه قاعدين في الزواج. عملنا كتير ولسه قاعدين وما قدرنا نختلف فوق وما قدرنا. فحاجات دي بقى دي بتوقف للشخص لإنديفيدوالز لقلوب قلبه بتاعك دي انت ربوك كيف وانت قاعد تخاف انت قاعد تختار نفسك وشنو ده بقى بتوقف لإنديفيدوال. لكن أساسا زنا وغلط.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Then you can listen from Gigi Lam from the Facebook. Okay, shukran mama. All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, you unmute yourself, Gigi. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us what you think
Yes,
about our sister Lawrence. Lily, sorry.
Lily Abong, is it the one or a different one? Alice Abong. Is she the one? What I'm just trying to.
It's
Do you hear
from
me?
Lily Lawrence.
Oh, no. Yes, okay. Yeah, I couldn't catch some of the thing, but some of the thing is talking about how cheating hurt, and because she communicate in Arabic, but I miss some of the thing because. Do you hear me well now?
Yeah, I can
Okay.
hear you. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Because until I put the unfree on, and I was struggling a little bit. Yes. Cheating is it is something. It is something that is very hard to be defined, but when we don't know the definition of something, sometimes it's always come in with a confusion. There is so many, as I mentioned early on, it would be these two spirits, if they don't have a purpose, they don't understand the purpose that brought them together. And whether you are in a friendship and you don't understand what that friendship means to you, sometimes it can be translated into different angles. It could be said, oh, okay, there's no trust and all this thing, because everyone has their own externally business aside, because maybe you can temporarily meet with the emotion kind of context or connection. You don't, but even though you're a friend of 1 hour and you have valued that 1 hour, you become a friend. You need to achieve something in that friend that will be meaningful to it. Everything must have purpose. These are things sometimes when we just get into something, we don't have a purpose, meaning of it, and then it will result later on to certain habit occur within the context of relationship because there is no existing trust. A trust, it is easy to be called a trust. We haven't defined. Therefore, it's not, we are not defining now because we continue, because learning is a process and it is a journey. She got a point to raise, and also we have to balance here because we said the society, the nation without a mother won't be a nation. Sometimes I would also encourage our women. They are the leader. Without them, there will be no world. And they will not be just be continue leaning down, not taking responsibility, and also describe goal in order to share those responsibilities, to have a ownership together. It will also reduce some of the mistake that encourage to occur in the like what we're trying to describe as cheating. Cheating is it is kind of emotion, kind of view. That is the opinion that I think. Sometimes if something that attract you and then you fall apart over into that, and then you don't have something that tell you guys, yes, so this is what you left behind here. If you don't pay,
That's true.
therefore, if
Exactly. Mm.
and all, therefore, let us educate ourselves, and without all those kind of emotion, also the society of human want to be a society as well. But we need to learn how to train ourselves, how to handle. That's where there is a problem solved. Therefore, everything in a different way around how I view it. But we have to bear, we have to understand the purpose and the position that we are standing for. And if we're saying that we don't have time to persevere on any circumstance that is occurring on our ways in the other way around, and we don't have to listen, we don't have time because we lose energy, or we got some others important that we are trying to engage, and this little thing hasn't got a room for us. Yes, especially the wife. Sometimes the husband is busy all the time. Sometimes maybe it come home in the wrong time, and maybe at the same time you're trying to approach in different there, but maybe been busy because they at home they got a different way to look at it, all that. All these things they clash around, and there may be misunderstanding there. But we learn how to fit things into our time situation rather than using excuses, and the time have to fit link to your interest of your time, and the way you understand your time you're in, you can pick everything within the time, and this is where things normally come. Yes, if I do not have time and others element is trying to hijack my attention, and I haven't got your time correct, and I don't want to. And then from that, emotion is always attending all time. And the most important, a communication matter. When we communicate, we understand one another, and then we understand our goal of life. That's what thing that would reduce these mistakes. Because as long as you got the goal, you design, you put it as a guide. Because everyone has got a different mindset. You will not know what I have in mind. The only thing we do individually, we have to communicate what you want, and this thing we have to put it as a guide. Whatever business we do during the day, I go to my work, you go to your work, look after your children. I'm going to deal with the company. I remember those core principles. Do we all do that? I'm not sure. I think we have to start from there. There is a core principle that make these two spirits to connect. And we have to put it as a core value that we put as a principle, as a maybe as a company they have to put it as a policies and procedures. But in family, I don't know how they have I don't know in family point of view how do they put it. Yes. In order to alienate all these sin around or silly certain mistake that error can cause or emotion, and I think she got a concern. And what I could suggest is just only there is no one have the right answer, but we have to understand our core value as a human. We have to treat one another with a dignity. When we have a commitment, does that commitment has a goal? is another way to asking a certain way around. There is a lot of work we have to do as a human. That's what I could just add to it. And I think he got a very good point of view. Are you mute yourself?
Sorry, yes.
I cannot hear you.
Myself. Thank you. I think we're almost about to end the show. We almost we're going to do 2 hours, so we remain with 10 minutes left.
Okay.
Can you conclude in 2 minutes if you want to say your last remark?
Yeah, about the forgiveness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the show, yeah, and what I just said, I really thank to all contribution, all the audience, and there is no way that we can move forward in life without forgiveness. Forgiveness, it is a way forward. It's a way toward reconciliation. For whatever your brother, your sister that you have differences. It doesn't mean when you forgive a person, it doesn't mean you forget been us. But it's the way to give you a chance to explore in order to avoid, in order to have a trap in one place. Forgiveness power is the light of the day. It is future. Yes, somebody cheating you is actually not about hurting you. Yes, because we got different personality. It's hurting you. But it's about alerting you for your own action. Because sometimes somebody may cheat you because they got something that they're trying to communicate, because we don't communicate in different form like us, I and you communicating the screen here. Maybe somebody may doing that, trying to alert you. Therefore, when doing that, don't take it as a something that is hurting you. It has an opportunity to open the window to you. Trying to do more research in order to benefit from it rather than take it as a hatred. That is the point of view that I can share with you. When somebody hurt you, don't take it as really hurt you. There is a reason why this person doing it. Whether the person misunderstand you, but you may behind of it, you may help some other people. Forgiveness is a power. And when somebody did to you wrong, you also need to bring change to you. There is something that it also need to add to whatever you got. And therefore, let us not look in one way. Let us look both directions. And what I can say, forgiveness is a power. Somebody cheat you as well is a power. It need to communicate to you. There is something here you forget. Yes,
Thank
in
you.
the big one.
Thank you so much, Gijilam. Thank you. We'll come back again next Tuesday as we do our show on Tuesday and Thursday. And I thank you for your contribution.
Thank you, Gailam. And what I will just say, keep up, young man. And I love the way you grow with talent. That's what they say. You are the future. And there is some now just come in before you close.
Yeah,
Future
that's
is you. And I can.
This guy disappeared, man. Where have you been, man? We don't even see you in Clubhouse nowhere, man.
I know, man. I know.
They're all hiding.
Here,
you know, they're all being taken to club hours.
Exactly.
They're always been taken to club hours, hiding behind the bangles.
Iowa. Where you come from, man? Huh? Out of nowhere, man. Paraj.
I know, man.
Goodness, we don't even see you anywhere.
جي لا ما جاي لا ما والله تقول شنو يا اخي اختفينا يا اخي اسمع
Okay.
ما بقى too much شويه especially clubhouse
Faraj.
Exactly. Jamaa, you know what I mean? Huh?
we
This
have
thing
live
is
to live, man.
this is serious, man. How was work? How was the family?
Hey.
You
كلهم
know,
كويسين والله.
Faraj has come back to kingdom.
Yes.
Yeah, nice Faraj. Come back, family. Family is still alive.
Yes.
Family is a factory that keep the nation going.
Yes.
I like
That's
we are
true.
bound.
It looks like even you are at work, but we can give
Yeah,
you
welcome
5 minutes
Faraj.
to
It's
give
nice
your
to see
remark.
you. Long time.
Nice to see you, brother.
Yeah. Yes, I'm at work. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you. I was dropping by just to say hi to you. I've been listening for a little bit on the topic,
Right.
but you always keep it up and having a very hot topic and everybody's scared just to talk about it.
Right.
It's very tough. Yeah, cheating is very tough, and I think it's a rough topic, because
I hope you're not cheating, man. You're not one of them.
I wouldn't show up if I was cheating, yeah.
Oh,
Because
boy.
if you're cheating, how you gonna talk about cheating even itself? You feel guilty. That's why you see people
Yeah.
staying from the distance because they have a few rough time on their way. But I know
That's true.
cheating is not good. But there's something bring cheating in life, But at the same time, if you grow an adult, stop cheating, please. There is no need.
Exactly.
I think you can. Yeah. If you want to do something, say, look, I need to do this, and you have to have the consequences. I don't know. My voice is repeating.
Or maybe let me see if we can meet ourselves. Let's meet ourselves, Gigi.
Yes, yeah, now, yeah. So you guys can hear me? Yeah. I think people are responsible enough not to cheat. If you're cheating, you know what it comes with it, regardless of your apology or what you're gonna do about it. But it's a very sensitive topic. But I believe, we need to be sincere enough. I don't think so. If you pull yourself together, I don't think so there's anything left outside. Yeah. There is no need for you to go and spend your energy or bring the negative energy to your own family, But what can you do? It's very hard to have control of people because people think what they do, and at the same time, it's tough, Cheating can break families, and when you work hard for your family, you don't want to cheat, right? And a simple thing, you don't have to cheat. That's it. So for you guys, if you're cheating out there, please stop that cheating. If you want to cheat yet, I think it's not good. I haven't been there yet, but somebody who's been in that shoes can tell you about how it looks like, But anyway, I will not really take long. But thank you. Keep up with your topic, man. Yeah, for you even, still keeping up the family on Facebook is good.
Thank
Keep
you,
it up,
brother.
and
And even I was
I hope
away
you're gonna.
for 7 months, 7 good months. We have not done the show, but now we are coming back slowly. And people, they thought maybe halas, we closed our life, But sure, they will know that we are back, Yeah, it might take time because now most people they're in Clubhouse too. Clubhouse have taken everybody now, become a sickness in the Junubin,
So they haven't get over it yet, yeah.
They still.
I have 3 months now. I haven't seen Clubhouse, man.
Oh man, wow.
It gets worse, yeah.
It get worse, man.
Yeah. I just drop off just like that and say,
And even
whenever.
everybody was like, "Where's Parag? When I'm see Parag everywhere, man. You disappear for
Yeah.
good." Yeah.
I did believe me. It become too much, man. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
It just
Hmm.
people are going so far, you know. We're supposed to be better than this, but what can you do?
Exactly.
The only things you can do, you can avoid the bad thing, but
Yeah.
you know.
Mama Flora is saying hi,
Yeah.
my son. Mama Flora is saying hi to you. Hmm.
Hi, Flora. Good to hear you.
Yes. You know, everybody
Yeah,
miss
good
you,
to see a
man.
lot
It
of
has been
people
a while.
too. I know.
Yeah, but we are back the same day on Tuesday and Thursday,
Okay.
9 o'clock. Yeah,
Yeah.
we started like
Yeah.
2 hours ago.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely, I
Hmm.
will be joined, man, and see
Yeah,
what's going on. Talk about really stuff, you know, and talk about
exactly.
what we're doing in life. Eh,
That's
we
right.
don't want to
That's
just
right.
imagine, you know. Yeah.
That's true.
But
Thank
thank
you,
you.
Brad.
Yeah. Thank you, Guy Lam, and then Gigi Lam. Good to see you too, Gigi Lam.
Good to see you.
Eh,
Gigi, you have something to say to Pareg before I close? Is he frozen?
I think it's present. Yeah.
Let you just
Okay, go ahead. Yeah,
no,
now we can hear you.
yes. Uh, uh, for us young men, you are the generation, you are the leaders. Don't hide in the tunnel. Actually, yes, I do follow you. The way you're trying to put your head there because you brought young Genubians. Yes, keep those spirit and there is we can do make change and even really come on sense.
Mm.
Therefore, if you find you don't have place in clubhouse and whatever institution there, this is the where we can come and share view, and then we can nurse the family how they can produce more and how yes they can guide, and then from there because the family is the one for is a factory that facilitates, and let us just trying to come back and build the family concern in order to have the food that the family make to make sure the family grows are smoothly according to eat values
Mm.
and you and I love your talent whatever show I normally your view and nice to see you and don't hide it. Therefore,
That's
in
right.
this mode, we have to view. It doesn't. It have to please everyone, or we have to agree everyone. Therefore, everyone has a beautiful, uh, and that's what they call education. It's a collective effort, and therefore, if we come to become a what they call moralized where the king have to say yes, all of us we have to say yes, and then that nation is done. Nice to see you, Faraj, and let us come and build the family. And I hope you will be there where your brother guy and to share view on this important platform. Because you are the leader of tomorrow. Almost
Thank you.
halfway of the journey. Later, even though we don't have much stake, but we still have a view to encourage or to share with you guys.
Thank you so much. Mm.
Night
Thank you.
to
We'll see you guys on Thursday.
Yeah.
On Tuesday next week. Sorry.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Gailam. And definitely, there is
And
a light
pass
at the end of
our
the tunnel. Keep the hope on.
Thank
You
other
you.
know. Yeah.
up.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. I think I'll go back and then I'll let you close the show. Thank you, guys. I came at the end, but thank you. I was just dropping by.
Thank you so
You
much,
know,
brother. Thank you.
say hi
We'll
to
see
the
you.
family.
I will. I will, my brother.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Take it easy. All right. Okay, Gigi, we're going to end the show. We'll see you next week on Tuesday. By God's grace.
Yes, the way you're gonna keep up, you are the leader, and therefore
Mm.
you know what to do as a leader to protect you, and therefore hope is on, and therefore keep in that spirit and all the viewers. Yes, just this show is your show as you we all experience the past, and therefore every day there's something different to learn.
Mm.
Yeah, and let us come together and share the view. There is no anyone have the answer of the 21st century world. Therefore, it's about to be connected and share the lesson of the day. And thank you all. And thank you, Gailan. Keep
Thank,
hard work.
thank you so much. Thank you. I'll see you on Tuesday.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Well, we come to the end of our show tonight. I would like to thank each and every one of you guys that participate, even the one that wrote the comments. Uh, we've been away for a while, good 7 months, going to 8 months. So people assume that family common sense we are totally stopped. Of course, it's going to take time for us to regain our viewers, but through your participation, through you, when you come, it will tells people that we are back again. Family common sense. That's where you drop your sense. We are here to make change. We are here to work together, and our aims is to help families and to even talk about it, discuss about things that we are facing abroad in our families. You can come out with any questions or any topic concerning family. You are more than welcome to bring it on so that we can all come together and talk and discuss about family issues. Politics have taken all of our time, but we forget the main important thing, which is the family. We all need to address and talk about the issues that we need to fix. You are a leader in your participation. You are a mother, you are an uncle, you are an aunt, you are a father, you are a grandfather, so you are a child, you know, all of this, all of above, like they said. We miss Mama Flora, but soon, very soon, she will come and join us and give us even more advice, especially when we talked about the family issues, the family uh, affairs. There's so many things that are involved there. It require wisdom. It require our mothers, our elders to come and educate us and give us wisdom, give us word of wisdom. I believe in the near future we will have all of them. They will come back and they will participate. And if the time is not work, if the time is not okay, I mean the time that we start our show, if it does not, it's not suitable. If it's not okay with a lot of people, we can manage to change the time. I don't mind, but it has to be either on Tuesday or Thursday. Those are the 2 days that I think that will be. Those are 2 days that will be the permanent days for us. Tuesday and Thursday. That will be the day that we do our show. And if the time is not going to work fine, always inbox me and tell me what time will be best so that we can continue doing our shows on Tuesday and Thursday. And today's topic, it I thank Vivian, Gigi Lam, Brother Parich, Lily, Sister Lily, Lawrence, She came also through Messenger, and she has given us also a word of encouragement from the mother side. Family Common Sense, it's open to all of us, to all the families. Shway Shway will come back to we will go even deeper. We'll come with a sensitive topic that require us to come and talk freely. But let's start slowly, and then we go deep. Shway Shway. Sister Amel, good to see you. We miss you today. I think maybe you are at work. But your sister covered up everything, Sister Vivian and Sister Lily. They came and through our sisters too. There's a lot of them contribute. Alice, and there's many more. A book and etc. They contribute through messaging. That's how we contribute. You can contribute. Not you don't have to come and speak or talk, but if you communicating with us too through writing words, through sending messages, it shows that you guys are really engaging with us. And that's the spirit that we want to see. Engage with us by writing, by sending comments. And there's so many people that wrote comments early. I did not go back to see all the comments, but Fi Bordo, Bol was there, Lady Lawrence, Abier also, she wrote a lot of comments. Lile, Bordo, Ding, a book, and there's so many. Dina, Adam, so many people wrote comments, and that's how we really engage when it comes to family. I thank you all. If the time will work, or if there's no any comments, we'll continue at the same time, 9 p.m. starting on Tuesday and Thursday. Otherwise, if we're going to change the time, I'm flexible. I don't mind to change the time, but it has to be either Tuesday or Thursday. Thank you. I'll play one more song and then we'll call it good. Thank you for your time. We spent 2 hours, 12 minutes, and that's more than enough. Thank you. I'll play this song, then we'll call it good. Thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. We'll come back again on Tuesday around 9 p.m. All right. I thank you all for watching. Remember, Tuesdays and Thursday, 9 p.m. till 11 or 11:30. Good night, Mama Flora. Good night, everybody. Thank you for your participations by writing words, messages. I like that engagement. I will see you guys by His grace on Tuesday, inshallah. Shalom, shalom.